Ah, wah, sakit belakang pula. Okay. Mana nak tekan butang TV ni? Nak kita pasang butang TV kejap. Hey! Hello, sawadika, assalamualaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to LOL with Rizal. Yes. You know what? If you realize, last week cuti. Minggu lepas cuti. Perasan tak? Alright guys, thank you so much for joining in. I know we are early days still. Baru pukul 8 and then some of you just finished dinner or some of you might be on the way back home from work. Especially those that are, working in the city. I can imagine it'll be very hard. So if you just join in with us on the stream tonight, just drop us a note and say hi. Just tell us where you're from. What are you doing? Oh, we got here Christian Sebastian Pillai. Christian, I hope I pronounced your name correct. Christian, such a cool name. And of course, welcome Darren. Hey Darren, how you doing? Yes. Sawadee Cup. Hey, Sawadee Cup. Okay, Sawadee Cup. Sawadee Cup, Rojak Man, and hi Sharon. Yes, Sharon is here. She's at the backstage. She's putting on makeup. She is Sawadee makeup. Okay, making sure that she's ready. And thanks, Christian. Yes, the star will be coming on live pretty soon, shortly. And then we got also Gopala Krishnan Nair. Hey man, how you doing? Welcome on board. Thank you for joining in. Again, guys, let us know where you are tuning in from. This show is being broadcasted live on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on LinkedIn. And yes, again, as I mentioned last week, I was not live. I'm always regimented. I make sure that my live shows go on. But last week was special. I was traveling. I couldn't really go because I was in Kedah. Pergi Kedah tu. Pergi Kedah. Lama. Actually, I haven't been to Kedah since my time when I was taking my SPM or somewhere around 1993, 1994. So flying to Kedah was a big experience for me. I really enjoyed it. I thought it's a beautiful place. Oh, the food is lovely. I'm surprised how do Kedahans stay so slim. Okay, wow, I got a lot of new people coming in today. So we got Melissa K Parabakaran. Melissa K. I think this is all the the Sharon Tan Army lah. This one is Sharon Tan Army for sure, man. For sure. Okay, yes. Pergi Kedah take flight. Wow, memang lah. Klien bayar kita naik tu lah. I mean, if I want to drive, by the time I get up there, die lah. Oh, look at this. Someone is working very hard. Tuning in on LinkedIn, still in office. Hey, man, thank you so much. But I think it's a smart move. Now it's 8 o'clock. By the time you finish this session, no more traffic. Can drive home. Just nice. Make sure that you already have your dinner lah. Okay. Hey, hello, fish. I really like anyone that has, a name of a marine animal in their name, fish. Means that every time I go to Chinese restaurant, right, I don't have to figure out what, seafood dish I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna go ask you lah. Huh? Okay, yes. Melissa is Sharon Tan's army. I hope you are the army and they're not like creditors or anything. Sharon is there. She's at the back. She is Sawadee makeup. So she's doing a Sawadee makeup. Hey, tu dia. Sifu. Thanks for joining in. Sifu Tai Chutak, the guy that you need to go to if you want to learn data, if you want to know how to use Excel. He is excellent with Excel. Sexy, kan? Sexy gila. Okay. Thanks, Fish, for joining in. Yes. All right. Guys, today, definitely very interesting topic. So most of you are tuned in, and I know that it's going to be interesting because I put up this thing here. Why co-working space sucks? And who best to ask this question than the CEO herself who owns a co-working space? But if you really read my post, then you will understand my angle as why I put down the word suck. Okay, these are all okay. We are all adults here. This is a PG-13 and above, so don't worry. We're not going to anywhere that front. These are all very good things. I take the word suck literally. Okay, so we're going to find out some very interesting stories here. So quite a lot of people here live with us. Thank you so much for joining in. Now, without further ado, let's bring in the guest, the star for today. Let's welcome in Let me give some music background to bring in the star. Oh, lagu ni pelik ah. Okay, ready? Let's welcome in Sharon. Yay!
Hello.
Hey man, tengok tengok tengok. Dia seorang je ke
What
yang belum
happened to the
balik?
Thailand punya music?
Time music starting saja lah. Starting
Oh,
saja.
I see.
So once
Back.
I go into the session, I chill down with some lo-fi because I want to make sure that the guys is chill and relax. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Hey,
Hello.
how you doing? How you doing?
Good, good. Very good. And
Oh,
as you can see, I'm in Iconic. You know, we're supposed to do this live from Iconic, remember? That was the plan.
yes, yes, yes. That was the initial plan lah. But I chickened out lah. I
Yes. So
chickened
I'm
out.
sing for you. Mana Rizal ni?
Uh, actually, it's hard. Because I was flying, I wanted to go and test lah. Because actually, I don't know whether I can do because this is my camera, right? Imagine if you were to do it together, I have to move like here, and then you're gonna be sitting next to me, right next to each other. So I don't know
Right.
whether
And
we
then we have
can,
to be on a mask.
yeah, put on mask, and then
Mm.
tu dekat jadi kalwat. Tak.
Yeah. So
No lah, dia tak jaga
we have
SOP,
to
right?
hire we have to hire a cameraman now if you want to do that.
Actually, we should hire that dude.
Which dude?
Um, Jung.
You.
Jung?
Okay. Eric's dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
fish,
Alex.
fish is here. The
Yeah, I
chubabs.
know, right? Yeah, Fish is here, of course. She said can. She can become the cameraman. Is that me? Oh, I got someone here. I don't know. I can't see the name. So I'm here to memalukan my auntie. Eh, who
Alamak,
lah?
cannot be you lah kan? It has to be me lah. Who's that?
Yeah, quite a few people here. We got Carolina
Oh, hi Carolina,
Golazwiska.
my good
Wow.
friend,
Ah,
my
okay.
Polish friend, which is she's a very good physiotherapist. Anybody needs a physiotherapist, she's the one to go to.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Physiotherapist.
yes.
What you got some problem?
No, it's for my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom was on the wheelchair for a couple of years. And anyway,
Oh,
I think my mom is tuning in, so I better be careful what I say. Okay. Hello, Mama. I think she's tuning in from Facebook lah. So yeah, so she was on a wheelchair for a while. She had a fall, and then we went to Carolina, and Carolina helped her, and she's now walking. She's walking with a walking stick.
amazing.
Yeah,
Wait, that's a big difference, from a wheelchair to be able to walk.
a lot of hard work and determination.
Hmm. If you don't mind me asking, how old is mom?
74, 73. Sorry, mom, 73.
73. Wow.
Yeah,
Amazing. Amazing. I mean, these days, my parents are both still going strong. They've retired, but they're still working.
you young, you young.
Oh, wait. That one definitely needs a. I had to buy you drink lah like that. We've got a few more people that are coming in. So we got a Regina Chin. Hola, Sharon. Again, a fan of
Hello,
yours. Yes, yes.
hello, hello,
Wow.
Regina.
And we've also got, of course, one of the Chubak girls. So
Oh,
we got Fish
Trish.
and Tris. Yes, yes. So nice.
Thank you,
Okay.
Trish.
Make sure they pay up the rental on a monthly basis. I know the boss. I can, if anything happens, right? Again, Darren is here.
Hi, Darren.
And Alicia Carol White, all the way, I think from the north, right? She's not based here, if I'm not mistaken,
Hello,
right? Sharon?
Alicia.
Yes, Alicia is here. Thanks so much for joining in. And Clancy
My
Suning.
sister, my one and only sister, my favorite sister. She's my one and only sister.
We're talking real sister, right? A maternal
Yes,
sister.
yes, yes.
Wow. All right, cool. Hey, Clancy. And I like it that you're using an avatar for the with the mask on. Okay, lah. And then the guy that just visited the office and already there. Hey,
Thank
Nikki,
you
thanks
for
for
the
tuning in.
camera, Nikki. Make it only his cam.
Oh, Hey, I hope he didn't give the one that is made in China one. Okay, I've done many lives with him, and then like can,
Hey, here it no blackout lah. Not like when he did it got blackout lah, right? So that's why I came
yeah,
to Comic co-working space. No blackout. Internet perfect.
I know, right? There's no
Yeah.
glitches whatsoever. So this is a sign that things are great on that side. Very good. And see, Chef Mama is waving back.
That's my
Wow. Yes, yes, yes. And to confirm, Alicia, yes, definitely Penang. Because I remember that you are not in KL, you're definitely in Penang. Wow. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. Wah, tengok ni. Oh, we need to see the iconic, the real icon or the real icon of iconic. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. There's a lot of people coming in. Truly, Sharon, superstar. Because of you, you do have people, a lot of people tuning in.
thank you
Okay
to my
lah.
army. Hi
Yeah.
Melissa, I know you're there.
Melissa. Let me see. I'm sure. Okay, maybe she is
Melissa
there.
Prabhakaran.
Yes, yes, yes. She was there just now. Melissa. Okay, Parabakaran. Yes. Okay. Some of you guys who are tuning in know Sharon very well. That might some of us might not know who she is. So it is time for an introduction. Hey, Sheza, come on. Give us something about yourself, some background, and
Music
then you
ke?
got to give us. You must give us something that we don't know.
Okay, tak ada intro music ke?
Intro music. Uh,
Okay, nama.
ada.
Okay, hello. Hello everybody. Hello to the people that I know. Hello to the people that I don't know, new friends. My name is Sharon Tan, and let me see, where can I start? At the moment, I'm basically the CEO of Iconic. It's a small, medium-sized co-working space located in Icon City. Hello, Melissa, another one of my army. Um, and yes, to me, CEO basically, if those who have received my card, is basically say Chief Everything Officer. Hello, Yatong, and because I basically do everything here, right? Before that, well, I came from a little. I'm actually Orang Bukit. Okay, Orang Bukit, where I actually come from, Bukit Fraser, Jesus Hill, right? A lot of people, when I meet them, they say Bukit Fraser. Do people live there? I thought only monkeys live there. Yes, we have a very small community, and we have about 1,000 people, less than 1,000 people now in Fraser Hill. So I grew up in Fraser Hill. My grandparents were from Fraser Hill. My parents were from Fraser Hill. They met in Fraser Hill, and basically, I'm basically a jungle girl lah. So then I came to KL after my studies, and came to KL to continue my secondary studies. And then after that, my first job was actually I was a door-to-door salesperson. I was selling encyclopedia door-to-door.
Wait, wait, which brand?
Encyclopedia is. I was in Grolier International, so we were selling the children encyclopedia and the Americana as well.
Oh
So
my god.
did that for close to 2.5 years, and then somehow I was knocking door to door and landed in the office where I actually ended up having a job with a assistance company, right? So that's how I went into assistance space, and we were doing ambulances, medical evacuation, roadside assistance. Yeah, so that was my life. Then after that, I started. That company was sold, and then I basically started another assistance company, and that was for 18 years. And then the company was acquired, and here I am, iconic co-working space. Very different, very different.
My God, you definitely went uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill, as in
Yeah,
like the different things that you do, but selling encyclopedia,
Bukit
leh.
Rizal as well, uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill.
You know, I think for a lot of the people here, they might not know what this encyclopedia is.
I know.
Uh, it was a must, right? It was the most
The
important thing that a
Google,
family should
the
buy.
Google of old days, I guess.
My God, I had to. My parents bought the encyclopedia and they put it in my room.
You
So
never
it's
opened
like,
it, right?
I mean, it's one of those good reads when you go to the toilet, don't know what to do. Okay, I just take out one encyclopedia.
God.
Okay. And I use that lah. But it's a good game to play with the page number. If you want to play with a friend, you're really bored. At that time, there's nothing else, right? You just tarik number,
Yeah.
and then you get the if whoever has the lowest total number, if you get like page 6 and 63, 6 plus 3 is 9, right? And then
Right,
page 21
right.
is 3. So you're gonna jentik. Wah, man, those were the
That's
days.
when your parents spend like 2,000 ringgit on it, and that's what you do with it, right?
Oh my god. Wow. But there was an amazing story I saw on LinkedIn you posted recently, which was you went to the session with Honey, right?
Honey, yes, yes,
Honey Razif Bolander. So tell me
yes.
about that.
So I met Honey for coffee, and I basically connected with Honey through your summit, your Infinity Summit, right? So when she was talking
Yep.
about she was one of the guest speaker, right? So when then she was talking about her experience in the job of a call center. I said, oh, call center. I mean, previously I was running a call center, and then she was saying that her call center was like the operator where you practically the extension is you pull out the wire and then you put it into the extension. A lot of you probably have not seen it, right? So I said, wow, this person is from my time. I need to connect with her. So, so it's like you have to pick up the phone, you call the operator, and you tell the operator, can you connect me to Rizal's extension? Then she will say okay. So she will take my there will be a hole there. She will pick the that one, and then she will punch it into another hole, which is Rizal's extension. So your phone will ring, and I will be able to talk to you. So,
My God. Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
so that's how I got interested to connect with Honey, and then I just dropped her a connection in LinkedIn. Then immediately she said, "Oh, we must meet up." And then yeah, over the week we managed to meet up for coffee, and we were talking, and it was really fun. Then after a while, then I said, "You kampung mana?" And then she said, "Pahang." I said, "Oh, Pahang. Me too, Pahang. You know
Mm.
Pahang mana?" And then she said, "Rob." I said, "Rob." Neighbor lah, I'm from Fraser Hill. Then she said, "Oh my God, my father was the headmaster in Fraser Hill." Then immediately to me, it's like, are you really telling the truth? Because my father was the headmaster. So in Fraser Hill,
What are the
then I
odds, man?
then I realized that her father was the headmaster of the Kebangsaan school, and my father was the headmaster of the Chinese school. So what are the odds?
Crazy. But do they know each other?
I don't.
Your both your
I
fathers?
don't know. Both our dads have passed on. I did check with my mom. My mom said, "Oh, there was a Kebangsaan school punya teacher and headmaster. They do come out and yampa together and all. So I'm sure
I'm
they know
sure
each
they
other.
would.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are more monkeys in Fraser Hill than orangutan. So they all have to know each other.
Okay, since you are now an expert on real estate, right? Every time I go and look at Bukit Fraser, like places to go, the places, the houses there don't look like houses in Malaysia, right?
Yeah,
They
they
look
are
like
all like the little England kind of houses, the Tudor type of houses. These are really old because Fraser Hill was developed for the by the British. It's basically like a holiday resorts for the British then. So that's why all the houses are very quaint and very Tudor style. Nice, nice. Those old bungalows are very nice. I wish that a lot of them. I wish they could maintain it better, but a lot of them has basically rotted away. Sad.
well, it's hard to maintain lah. You can't even find the materials to
Yeah,
to to just work on it.
there got to be effort. Lah. I mean, there's effort that will be able to maintain it, definitely.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, cool, man, cool. I'm just so happy that through LinkedIn, through the summit, we got to connect with Honey. Honey is an amazing individual, anyway. I mean, she's
I
got
know.
so
But
many stories, right?
full of energy and so much experience. Is you can talk to her for 5 hours and it just go on. Yeah.
Yeah lah. The only person that I know that can talk for another 10 hours, it would be Satay lah. But Satay today is very busy. He's busy. He cannot join in.
Busy fanning satay, is it?
Tapi sekarang buat frozen. He does
Yeah.
frozen satay. So
Today kan he posted something about not being at the chicken and duck, right? So I told him just use the hand gesture lah.
Apa lagi mau tanya soalan? Okay, let's go back to some of this. I got a Servin Chia. Servin Chia.
Hello.
Sir, yeah, Servin is your contact. Servin Chia. Okay, but anyway, thank you so much for joining in. We got a few people also. So, Clancy says she also jaga car park booth. My sister is tough lady. What do you mean you jaga? Were you a car park booth
Lah,
attendant
apa
before?
lah, my sister ni all the secret semua keluar lah. Can Rizal, can you block her out from the from the live?
No, no, no. Cannot. I'm gonna star
What
her
is
comment
that?
already, okay?
Mana
Oh
jaga
my
car park
god.
booth? Bukan car park booth lah. I jaga car wash. Car wash,
Car
yeah.
wash. Ah?
Yeah, you know
Oh.
Asia Jaya? If you know Asia Jaya.
Yes, of course I know Asia Jaya.
Okay,
He's
bowling.
yeah.
So downstairs there was a car wash place, right? So after school, I took a job there lah. So and
Oh,
basically as a cashier lah. So I learned how to do polishing and things like that. It was fun.
serious. Ah. But then your sister think you do something else, car park booth.
Yeah,
Ah.
how about you?
Ambil tiket. Ambil tiket and
I
bayar
mean,
pakai shilling, right? I don't think there was any ticket by that time. It was a different kind of ticket lah. Kira pakai macam tu punya. Okay. All right. And then Christian said that the equivalent of the old school is what is known as Google and Wikipedia.
that's
Correct.
true. That's true.
Correct.
Yes.
Nantini, hey
Hey,
Nantini, welcome.
Nantini.
Yeah.
We're
Cool
supposed
stuff.
to meet in iconic Nantini.
Hmm. Do a
Hasn't happened,
tour.
but it will happen.
Yeah.
Door to door sale
The
is
sale
full
is
of hard
full of
knocks.
hard knock.
You will
You will
truly gain
truly
some
gain.
much. Apa tu? Garam?
Garam.
Oh, okay.
Yalah. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I've done also door to door sales when I was in Australia at university,
Right.
and it's something that everybody has to go through. You just go and sell stuff, phone lines
Yeah.
and cards and all that stuff, and it's crazy.
I love it. I mean, it's tough. It's really tough, and that's where you learn to face. Jadi thick skin lah kan. You just have to
Yeah.
approach people. And then it's just that's. I think that's where I kind of practice and learn my determination. So it's like it's no such thing as no, right? You just go, 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 right? And then you learn about that. In one day you have to knock how many doors to be able to meet how many people, and you need to do how many presentation to close
Mm,
one, right? So you basically practice that, yeah. And then
the
you get,
numbers game lah.
yeah, and I enjoy the knocking in the houses. Those days you can go house to house lah, right? So you knock
Yeah.
on the door, and then little kids will be playing in the garden and all. So you say, "Oh, can I see your mommy, please?" Then this little kid will go to the house, and then she will come out, right? And then you can hear the mommy, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, after this little kid will come out and say, "My mommy says she doesn't want to see you, and my mommy says she's not home."
Oh, comelnya. I think that's I think that's the truth. We
Yeah,
we
kids
and
don't
then we are
like.
behind the door hiding.
Yeah,
Why do you say that?
yeah, it was fun time, really fun time.
Hey, but
Good
now it's gonna be
experience.
hard. It's actually quite
Now
hard. I don't see it anymore. Now
there's
very
no
hard.
way you can get into a building these days because of the security.
Oh, okay, Captain James Fung is here. Oh,
Hello,
dia atas.
Captain Suki.
Yes.
They're
For
both
him lah.
Hainan, so that's why I call him Suki.
He. I hope. Captain, are you on an actual? Are you on land or are you on in at the sea or what? I also don't know. And his real estate issue is different one. He's on the sea
Yes,
estate one. Okay,
yes.
right? Yes, yes, yes. So, oh, okay. Fraser's was the first place I drove a go kart. Got man, go kart there.
Got in the, yeah.
Oh,
At one time we had, and then it all got broken down, and everything was broken. So I don't know. Maybe
oh,
Nikki broke them also.
maybe lah. Other car rated okay. By the way, I am too young to remember ma. Wah.
Block lah, Nick, please block.
It's okay, Clancy. You have been. I given you the star one so that you can. I've starred you so you be my special guest. You can even come on if you wanna. Oh, yo. Okay, so Captain has
Right,
confirmed that he's
right.
on the land.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on land. Okay. All
I
right
think
lah.
he's
All right.
sailing soon. He's going to sail soon.
He's gonna sail soon. He should be sailing
Yeah.
soon, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
no
You
shipping,
know,
no shopping, ma. He said.
yeah, lor, no shipping, no shopping,
Yeah.
and then but it's one of the things that we never really we take for granted, but it's actually during the MCO, wow, when the ships couldn't move, when the thing couldn't move, nothing was there,
Oh,
nothing was
yes.
coming.
Yes.
Very scary.
So
Wow,
go,
tengok he
go, Captain.
wow, Black Pearl
Yeah.
prior flying to my Black Pearl. Oh, I can have to put that song on the pirates.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so I want to accuse you that
Accused.
on the fact accuse you, yeah, because you say that co-working space is great. Now I say that it sucks, all right,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
sucks.
Lucky you're not
um
here because I wanted to punch you when you said co-working space sucks.
hey, there's a lot of people that are there. But before we go into co-working space, I want to ask everyone in the audience, right, where are you currently working at? Where are you currently working at? Yeah. So just let us know. Are you working at home or are you working in the office? If it's in where in KL or which tower, just let us know. We're keen to find out. Um, for me, I am working. Obviously, I work at home. And I don't know. I enjoy it probably because I don't have a team with me. I'm just on my own. The other companies, they're all working from home as well. But I have had my fair share of working in corporate offices in Gardens Mid Valley and also Axiata Tower in KL Central. Where
Wah,
have you
all the
worked with?
glamour building lah you work.
Kita kan orang atas, kena lah
Ah,
atas atas
yalah.
lagi tinggi
Ini
lah.
corporate atas-atas punya. Ah.
What about yourself? Where have you worked in terms of location?
You mean me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Apart from knocking on the street, that one at the office. Oh, that office was in Petaling Street in Bangunan Pak Ping. Probably nobody knows the building.
Where? Pak Ping is the one near Popular.
Where the all the laksa, the asam laksa tempat behind there.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the office. Yep.
wow. Anywhere else? Interesting locations that you worked at?
Then after that, the assistance company that I joined, right? That was in Ipoh Road.
Ipoh Road, Jalan Ipoh there.
It's actually Jalan Murai. Yeah, Jalan Ipoh, there opposite Plaza Pekeliling or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, quite far out. Not really in KL per se.
Ipoh Road, KL lah.
KL lah. Okay,
Ah,
my geography
Jalan
very bad lah.
Ipoh, bukan Ipoh.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
after that, Helio Damansara, then CP Tower. Then after that, finally, we got enough money to buy our own building in Jaya One. So yeah, if you know Jaya One, that little independent building, that was my building in
Wow.
this company lah.
Nice.
Some of the armies here I see are still inside that building.
Oh, serious ah. Some of the army still here, eh?
This one,
Okay.
this one in that building
Oh,
now.
Melissa is still there.
Now
Melissa,
we
but she
wait
says
lah.
yeah. She like kereta hybrid pakai battery already. Oh yo, Yatong say my barang-barang to per still stuck in Port
I think
Klang,
this
no date of
message
it.
for Captain.
We direct PM him lah. Hey, cepat lah. Working office in PJ, and then so Nantini from home and Puchong. Fish working from home. Okay.
Aquarium at
Alicia, aquarium at home as long as it's not the restaurant and aquarium that one I don't. It's gonna end up on a plate, right? So Alicia at the campus, Rizal working in Star Wars office. So Christian is working from home for the last 4 years as I'm a
wow,
freelance
wow,
consultant living in PJ. So a lot of PJ people here, right? I'm also in PJ. Sharon,
yeah,
we are in PJ now.
yeah.
So Alicia and Subang. Oh, we got here another Sharon Ami Jia Hong. Hey Sharon,
Jahong is
Sharon.
our customer service ninja here. She's the
Oh,
one that handles the whole place. Okay.
yeah. Okay. Understand. Yes, yes, yes. So she obliged to enter the session tonight. I hope that you better sign up. You better come and see me. You think not working time, don't have to come. Wah, the bangunan Pak Bing. So Darren also
Oh,
knows.
so Darren knows.
Okay lah,
17
Yatong
is
one is
also
different.
the camp.
70 is in the
Okay.
camp lah. But surely you must have moved around different locations, secret missions and so on. You can,
Yeah,
it's okay,
different
can
camp,
see.
right, Yatong?
Yeah. Oh, Alicia used to work in Pilio Damansara. Ipoh in
Okay.
KL lah. You're not Ipoh. I didn't say Ipoh. I said outskirt
Itulah,
mah.
Ipoh Road is in
Yeah.
KL.
Oh, so CP Tower, I was there from 2006 to 2008 with Siemens. Yeah.
Ah, yes, I was on the 21st floor.
21st floor. Hmm.
20th
Okay.
or 21st floor? Can't remember. Yes, there was Siemens was there.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have asked you, right? I mean, I was doing management for a long time. For every bloody single year, right? I'm always asked to do a stay versus relocate exercise. Oh my god, I hate it.
Yeah,
Always have to, Rizal, can you have a look what's available out there? Despite knowing that we're not gonna move, but I still have to do it.
right.
And the whole call, these people call that, go all the papers in and calculate, cost analysis, the duration of the lease, and then what sort of amenities and facilities, all that junk I have to go through,
Yeah,
and
then
then
at the end of
presenting.
the day is the conclusion is we will still stay here and renew the contract another 2 years.
Is to validate that,
Yes.
and it's also ammo, right, to go to the
Yeah,
tenants and say, the building management say, look, this is what's available out there. See, if
yeah.
I move here,
Uh,
yeah, you don't want to move, you just say don't move lah, okay, but I know their anger, right? You better give us discount
yes.
because if I move here I can save more money one each time. But it's good lah. I love it. I love it.
But it can
Um,
be the other way around as well. From my
mm,
experience from our previous business, because we were running a call center, right? And those days you don't have all this cloud PABX, cloud didn't exist. That the only cloud is the Awan lah kan. So so when we have a call center, the telephone lines are very important. So
yep.
to relocate, is a big move because you have to relocate all your telephone lines, and then you will have millions of members who already have your number when they need a car breakdown. Is that number is there, right? So you
Yep.
can't really move, right? So sometimes
Oh,
the landlord who knows what you do, then they will say, okay, I need to increase rent because they know you
yeah,
can't move.
that sucks. Oh my god. That's like
That
in the
that
chess game checkmate.
yes,
Mm.
right. So because your lines cannot move, they know that. So
Ah,
after a while, we got a bit tired of it, and then we decided our management, our basically our team, we decided say, hey, I think we better start investing into our own building because every other year we get this kind of checkmate game with the landlord,
oh no.
right? Yeah, so let's become a landlord. So we basically target. I mean, set the goals. It's not like overnight you can do it, right? You set the
Uh,
goal, you target it, and basically go for it. And we did achieve it. Yeah. So in business, it's very important that you set your mind to it, target it, and work on it.
phew, power, man. Power. Um, Thanks for the insight. I think I need you for a negotiation next time. So Captain Jane says I was working in Menara Daya Bumi. Stay in Robertson opposite Tung Shing Hospital. Hey, Tung Shing Hospital there in the smack in the KL
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Can stay there, man. So jam.
The seat.
I can't imagine the jam. It must be so busy.
Oh, Menara Daya Bumi. I thought only Petronas was there.
My seat. I don't know. Yes, I think it would be one of the top shipping companies would be there. I got an Anita
Hi,
Hisham.
Anita.
Oh, another Sharon, Sharon Army. I think you are a superstar, way bigger than most of the guys I know. Really crowd puller. Or they are
Anita,
all
I need
clients.
somebody to do my hair, Anita.
Oh, what does Anita do?
Hairdresser. Used to be.
Hairdresser.
Used to
Oh,
be.
okay. Right, that's cool. Semua pun datang. Sikit lagi semua nurse,
Aduh.
doktor, semua datang Alright. Actually, I wanted to kelakar lah. I wanted to ask you lah. Well, I mean, all those everything, all the thing that you have done, right? Oh, your tongue has to go. So say bye bye. No
Bye bye.
worries. Thanks, man, for joining in. Yeah, you can always watch the replay. Thanks, Yatong. And we got Shamsila Ibrahim.
Hello. Hi, Shamshila.
Shamsila. Okay. Another contact of yours, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. The beauty of life is that you can, anyone, anywhere around the world can come and tune in. So that's the best
Yes.
part. Of course, the tough question now I'm going to ask you, right? Why on earth co-working space? What made you, think about this whole idea of creating a co-working space?
It wasn't planned. Definitely,
Mm,
it never planned to go into a co-working space. It's basically because from a previous company where we were running the big call center and things like that. So in Jaya One, so we were running out of space, right? So from our experience, it's like we don't want rent because landlords is gonna play the chess game on us, right? So
mm.
then we needed to expand our operations and we needed more space. So then we went scouting around and saw this location and we thought it was quite good because we cannot be too near because we have to be a contingency office, all these things, right?
Oh,
Cannot be
yes.
street and all those things. So we found this place and then we basically invested into it, and then a group of us basically invested into it for the purpose of the expansion of the other company. But after we bought this building, then after that, one thing led to another. We got a good offer and we sold off that company. So then there was no reason to expand the call center here. So we came here and we sat here and said, hey, no worries lah, we got this building, just rent it out lah. Jadi landlord saja lah, wait for people to come and rent. Then we
Yeah.
increase every year, do the same thing for other people lah.
Hey, don't say like that lah. You you are a checkmate.
What goes around comes around, you see.
You.
So then, but that was the time where that there was a glut in the office space, and now you can't really get rental coming in. So after a while, it's like boring us sitting around. So that was the time. It was 2018, 2019. There was the time where co-working started to be was booming.
Mm.
Co-working concept has always been there. Those service office, the riggers, and all those. They were basically the concept of co-working space, but it was service office. But co-working was a bit more hip, so they kind of
Yeah.
changed
Cool.
like, yeah, a bit cool and things like that. So we said, hey, we have the space. Why don't we just, maybe one whole floor is difficult to rent, right? So you cut it like small pieces, then it's easier to rent that. So we went scouting around and looked at different co-working space and say we have the space, spend some money and renovate, and then voila, here we are, co-working space. And
Cool.
it turned out to be very interesting journey because don't know how to do co-working, never have done real estate co-working, never, right? So how do we do it? Where do we get the customers, right? So then I was reading a lot about it, and then who are the people that goes to the co-working space? The startups, the young
Mm.
ones. So that
Like
time
me
was,
lah.
yeah, like me, like you lah, that kind, right? The young ones, right? So um, and 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 then how do I get to the startups? I mean, I'm not a startup, right? I'm not that age, right? So how do I go and find a Rizal Aziz? How do I get connected to Rizal Aziz, right? So then I was going through, Facebook and things like that, and this thing just popped up, and there was an event of it's like a little event of three co-working owners going to share what does co-working mean. So these
Oh.
are boutique co-working owners. So so I said, okay, sign up lah. You know what the heck? Just sign up and go and find out what they do, right? So I went there. It was done in another co-working space in KLCC, I think, or no,
Mm.
it's somewhere in Mid Valley. So I went there. Then I found a place, and then they had to register, right? So as I was trying to register, the girl basically told me, okay, you just write your registration. We need your IC number. So I looked at all the IC numbers, all the participants that has already arrived. I looked at it. I said, maybe I'm the wrong place. You know why? All their IC starts with 9.
Yeah, that's all I know. I can feel it too. Oh yo
Okay?
yo.
And mine start with 6. So I said, oh, maybe I should turn it around, right? The 6 and the 9, you flip it, right?
It's a matter of perspective,
Yeah.
right? You turn the paper around and it looks like that lah. Yeah.
So I went and I was listening to it, some they were sharing the experience of different kind of co-working space and things like that. Then I was looking at the organizer. So I'm like, oh, there were like 40 people in the room. So to me, it's like, hey, if I can get these 40 people to Iconic, hey, not bad, right? So I can get 40 people to know about Iconic, right? So
Yeah, man.
I nosed around and I found the organizer. So having so encyclopedia, your skin damn thick, right? So you just so I just went and
It's
approached
true.
this guy. I say, "Wow, you guys are the organizer, right?" I say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I talk to you because I have a co-working space? Why don't you organize your events at my co-working space? Uh, we can do it maybe share costs without charge or something like that." So
Yep.
then she looked at me. She's like, okay, I'll call you." So the next day she called me and then she said she wanted to come and look at the space. So she came and then we hit on very well. Very enterprising young lady. So we hit on very well, and then she said, "Okay, let's do something here." So then we
Mm.
collaborated and we started to have a lot of events because she basically does all these startup events and then she get people like you, founders of company to come and share how they started businesses and things like that. So we did that since I met her in June 2019. We started all the events in July 2019. Every month we had 2 events,
Mm.
and it was really really good. And there were a lot of people coming here. And
Oh.
then old COVID came. Yeah,
Bam.
bam.
Bam. Bam. But that was
But
cowboy town
from
for everyone.
from that those events, because every time we have one event, it will be 50, 60 people, right? And then there was one
Yeah.
time we had like 80 people because it all depends on who is the speaker. So we had one time Christy Ng, the shoe,
Yep.
the shoe, right? She came
Yep.
and she shared about her story, and we had like 80 people in the house.
Mm.
So every time more people come, they know about the place, they talk about it. So then we started to have people coming to rent our offices, the private offices and things like that. So thank God during the time of the COVID, we actually had a few tenants that's already using the private offices. So that's okay. But it's just that we can't do the events aja lah. So
Phew.
can't do events. So what did I do? I basically started to go scouting around in the LinkedIn lah. So that's how I met you.
Oh, so you started scouting around. I mean, it's only fair, right? That's where you can potentially meet people. I mean, just for business networking purposes,
Yes,
and also for
good
finding
learnings, a
potential
lot of
clients.
learnings. Yeah,
A lot of good learnings and like-minded individuals, and then I love it. I mean, I'm
yeah,
a LinkedIn addict, so sorry,
I
LinkedIn
know
addict.
that.
You're
I
supposed to
can't
know,
keep
Rizal.
up
Okay.
to your postings.
Yo, so bad. But wow, that's an amazing story. And I was also in that time when because most companies will always have a BCP plan,
Mm,
and a BCP plan always somehow factor in a Regus or there's a few more, right? That
yes,
allows people to work, and then you need the meeting space, you need the management team, the skeleton team, and then separate servers so that it's not interrelated,
yes,
and
yes,
then
different breed.
anything, yeah, everything, all the risk element there is all been taken care of.
Yeah,
And only then and there I started realizing, wow, there's quite a whole bunch of co-working space that are habitable. You can twist and turn it and then mold it to fit what your business needs are, rather than regimented rigors. You got to take the this one size, and it's very much like any other office. There's no character.
yep,
So
yep.
I thought the co-working space is cool, especially in Bangsa. I went to a few that time. That was 3-4 years ago.
There's so many now.
Wow,
Yeah.
so many now, right? So many
Mm.
now. Okay, okay. Anyway, I wanted to really ask you lah, right? I mean, how does it suck really in terms of money? How does co-working space really suck? money.
You really have to say that, right? I was
Yeah.
just
Okay.
telling you there's so many co-working owners out there. You be careful, okay? You keep saying co-working sucks. Well, it basically sucked in the way that, if you were to start your own office, right? You want to have your own office. There's a lot of costs that you have to
Mm.
put in, right? Just talk
Mm.
about renovation. You rent a bad office, you find, oh, very good deal, the rental is good deal, but you still have to spend renovation, right?
Mm.
Renovation will basically cost you from 100 ringgit per square feet to 150 ringgit per square feet, depending
Yeah.
what you want, right? I mean, you want
Yeah.
the Google style kind of renovation, it may cost you more than 150 per square feet. So that is a huge capex when you start off. You basically build your own office. So that basically sucked that money out from you, right? Before you even start your business, you already sucked up this renovation, already sucked up your money. Not forgetting the deposit that you have to put in for the office rent, right?
Yep. Yep.
At 2 plus 3 months, right? I mean, talking about deposit, I remember in Indonesia when we wanted to rent our office, the deposit is 12 months.
What?
12 months.
How to
Take it
pay
off.
for that?
Yeah, so you don't have the money, don't start business lah.
Serious? Oh, 12 months.
Yes.
Well, I wonder why.
It's the landlord's market in Indonesia. But I think it's changed because of all this
Okay.
co-working starting up. Because when you go to a co-working, you don't have to spend all this money, right? It's not
Mm.
just the renovation, the infrastructure cost. Even like you need to have proper security system in your office, right?
Mm.
Services. You need somebody to even manage the office. I mean, those days when I was having that business. I mean, you go out for meeting, then I got a call and say, boss, somebody blew up the microwave. I said, what? So you get all this disruption of managing an office because you need to have an office manager. It's a full-time job, right? The cleaning lady didn't come. Nobody, clean the toilet. What you do? So when you go to a co-working space, you don't have to worry about all this.
Actually, that's very right. I mean,
Suck out
even
your
in my
energy as well, right?
yeah, because my both my other offices they had specific I outsourced the cleaning to another cleaning company, and you
Normally,
still have
yeah.
to pay for that services, right? And then within that services also includes whatever statutory deductions or other extra payments that we pay for them. So you're
Yes,
paying for the service of the company that outsource and then the cleaner themselves.
that's right.
But you were saying that if you go to a co-working space, that cost is not there. Well, it's in the payment that you pay, but you just don't have to
Yes.
commit to it. Well, that's
Yeah,
a good point.
because we have so many tenants, right? So it kind of shares it out, right? So this is you don't feel the big cost.
Wow, look at this. You got fan already. Nantini says here, I love co-working space. Helps organizations who are looking for a one-stop shop, business center, meeting rooms, private office space, and no hassle of all this setup. And it's even great for individuals who need a professional space to meet their clients without having to work on an entire infrastructure.
You want my
Mm.
marketing manager job?
Wow. Nanti can apply. That she has open for we are hiring purple color. We are hiring.
Yes.
Actually, very true, right? Because which then leads to what we're talking about next, which is how does it suck time? Because you're right, all the things that you mentioned just now does relate to time. Just like
Yes.
me, when I was doing, looking for the microwave meletup. So if you go to a co-working space like Iconic, you can actually purposely letupkan the microwave and they will replace it. Kan? but, but
Yes.
oh, I love it. I think the fact that you don't have to go through all the hassle
Yes.
or going to renovate because renovation, right? First you got to rent the space, and then when there is renovation time, you're already paying rent for the renovation, right? Renovation period.
Oh,
Uh,
usually you get a month free of renovation time, you know. But
yeah, I know
even
that.
if you don't know enough contractors, then sometimes they suck you as well, right?
Yes. Then of course there's VOs as well, verification orders,
Yeah,
and
yes,
then there's what do you call that thing? Things that you need to fix. That is not completed, had to mark here. Ini tak siap lagi apa semua,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wah, see, wah, Nantini says can apply lah. She wants to apply. Now we have a motive for meeting next week. Wah, can book the meeting room. Just we go straight where Sharon is sitting in front there. You turn left, there's a small meeting room. I used it before with Nikki. You can do that. Nah, okay. Melissa says habis lah. Better buy spare microwaves and alah
Annual dinner
microwaves
can
tu.
get, Melissa. Usually we get annual dinner microwave, kan?
Annual dinner, lucky draw. Grrrr.
Yes.
Everybody's hoping for the trip to wherever Mauritius or something,
Everybody
Langkawi,
ends
and
up in microwave.
I don't know for whatever reason. I always get power bank, man. Oh,
Oh, okay.
there's so many banks. Can I? If they give me a real bank, then tak kisah lah. Okay.
Power banks saja.
For the people that are going to you, right?
Hmm.
And can you give me an average time lah, right? So if I say I want to go and to get a space at your office, how quick can I get an office ready and I can start work?
Come
Let's
now.
estimate.
Come now.
Come now can get straight away
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah. It's plug and play. I mean, we co-working space is plug and play.
Phew.
Because the rooms, the setting is all ready. All you need is just bring your laptops. I mean, today Nikki came and spent one day here, and he was doing his calls and things like that. So
Hmm.
that's basically a typical what we call hot desk. So you just basically come in, work for a day, and then sit anywhere wherever you want. He was lying on the bean bags. Should have taken a
Hmm.
picture, right? So you do that, or you want to have what we call a private office. You can actually rent a private office. The room belongs to you. You can put all
Hmm.
your papers and things like that inside the room lah. But if you're hot desk, you cannot lah. You cannot do all the stuff and so lah. So only when you have a private room. So private rooms basically is private, is yours. So we have private rooms which ranges from 2 sitters, 4 sitters, 6 sitters. So it depends how big is your team, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, so it's you come now, I have one room,
Oh.
you can come.
Oh. So
Internet,
nice one lah.
internet is ready. You don't have to have the hassle of negotiating with which telco is better lah, which one give you more better bandwidth lah, things like that. So everything is just there. And if you start work, and you start work, and the good thing about co-working is flexible, right? You don't have to have like a 12 months contract, because sometimes especially today's world, right? So you need the flexibility, you need the agility, so you can have like a 6 months contract, right?
Yeah,
Or
no.
even shorter. We can do that as well. I mean, we are flexible.
Project space would be very good, right? If you have something that you need to work with multiple people and you want to sit down together, because people always say when you sit down together with a group of people that you want to work with for a particular matter, you want to focus, and then you have that, and you can do it on any terms that they want, that they can see fit now. Oh, that's
Or you
cool.
just want to have a meeting room, right? I mean, you typically work from home. You're very comfortable working from home, but sometimes you may want to meet a client, right?
Mm.
Takkan nak bawa the client to your kitchen, kan? So
Mana tahu my kitchen cantik. Huh.
maybe your kitchen maybe got satay ke, rojak ke, right?
That,
Nasi lemak ke.
alamak, that guy tak balik lagi ah. Dia still tengah
Itulah.
his painting, tengah painting ah. Rajin tu dia
Today
sekarang.
dia satay macam ini tau. Biasa dia
Ah.
satay. Today kena satay macam. Yeah,
Aduh.
so
Yo.
you can actually just come in and pay per use for a meeting room, right? So 2 hours meeting, that's it.
Yes, exactly.
Plus, we
So,
give you coffee, tea, snacks, free of charge. Everything is inclusive, and we do coffee which is with real beans.
wah, got real bean there semua.
Hmm,
Wah.
bukan main-main tau.
Yeah, I
Bukan
mean,
three
okay.
in one tau.
3 in 1, big no, man. This it's actually not so good for you. So, but the beans, yes, very critical, especially when you're working in the morning, coming in. You just want to get that
Yes,
focus,
that
that coffee.
aroma,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I love it. So, this is a quick one. I want to share with you, with everyone here as well. If you recall, I did a survey last week, I think, and this is I'm sharing with everyone here. Hope you can see. Let me pull this down. So, what would you be your top criteria for an ideal working space? Many are working from home, but let's assume we're going back into offices and imagine. So, 57% said facilities, amenities, and transport. Facilities, amenities, and transport. So, quite a high number of people are voting for that. And what does it say to you? What does it say to you, Sharon? Now that you know that people location not so critical, facilities and amenities is like key.
Yep.
Co-working space for me it screams that, and that's the biggest selling point.
Yes. It also depends on what is your criteria and your requirements. In general, obviously, people are looking for co-working space, which is very convenient, train right away, but that doesn't mean that a location that doesn't have train will not have customer. I mean, we are
Mm,
approved because we don't have trains here, right? So majority of our so we end up with different type of customers. So our customer base are basically people who are more SMEs. They're a
mm,
little bit more established already. The business is already quite established. So just they just need to have a small space to work. So
mm,
rooms are basically mostly occupied by this kind of customers. And then once in a while, you get people coming in for events, booking the event space and things like that. So it really depends on what are your requirements. So usually we basically apply a very boutique and bespoke kind of consultative selling. I
mm,
mean, people coming to me and I basically want to understand what business are they in, because I don't want
mm.
to push somebody to use the space. Then after that, 2 months later, they find out, yeah, cannot lah, it doesn't work, right? So to me, is I want somebody which is happy here, would stay long term. So I need to talk to you and I need to understand your business. So if I think that your business actually you don't need to have a room, I'm not going to put you for a room. I'm going to say, okay, why don't you just try like a pay per use basis, right? So you
Yeah,
pay per use and you feel that it's okay, you like it, then you upgrade to a room. I
yeah,
had a couple of customers like that. I had one which was a loner all by himself. So he was coming in doing his own work, but doesn't talk to anybody. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He just want to do his own work. Then after that, his business grew, and then he said, "Oh, I need a room." Ta-da, I have a room for you. So he rented a room. Then it was himself. Then after that, as his business continued to grow, he said, "Oh, I got two more staff." Right. So then we change it to a bigger space. So the advantage here about co-working is you can scale differently. Right? Can
yep,
you imagine you already rented that office on your own, right? Pay $200,000 for the renovation, and then
die.
positive problem will be when your business grew, right? Boom, right? So you need more space. Okay, then you go and look for another space lah, right? But sometimes you need to let go of that cost of the renovation because your space is not good enough. You have to move to another location. Or your business didn't grow, you got hit by COVID, you're stuck with the office, right? The landlord is not going to take back that office.
Yeah, then they can give you moratorium, but still have to pay back.
Yes, exactly. So that's the beauty about being a co-working is it goes with today's market environment, today's business environment where people want flexibility and agility.
Yep, yep. Honestly, I mean, I have this is in my vision lah. I one day I definitely want to do an event at your space because I love the seating behind you. I mean,
Yep.
Chubab did their session there, and the photo looks amazing.
Yeah, this is real people. This is not like a screensaver, okay?
If I were to work in at Iconic, is it okay if I roll down together with the beanbag down the steps?
Uh my insurance may not cover for your injury. If your insurance cover for it, by all means, do a YouTube, do a video. Maybe you get a lot of views.
Idiot. boy jumps. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So Nurazina says if your current office tak cantik kan, then can rent co-working space for 6 months because it's beautiful, cozy and nice. Interview candidates and hire lah. Bila sampai join date baru tahu oh tak cantiknya your office. They actually are very dangerous, you do that. You go to a co-working space because that freedom to move around and it's a big and relaxing as very you get to shift different places. When you go back to office, then you're just, your working space and then the
Yes.
pantry and
Yes.
it's so regimented, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly that freedom is gone. So
Yeah.
that's quite hard. And thanks, Norazina. Tapi Norazina, where are you based now at the moment? Actually, I don't know if you did mention it earlier. Do let us know.
If
And then,
she interview me, I'll be very careful, when she interview me and she asked me to go to a co-working space for interview, then she hire me, then you will be like the
okay,
office
jom balik-balik.
how long.
Kita pergi segambut.
Yeah.
Segambut di belakangnya. Belakang itu belakang punya. Okay, fish testament. Wow, nice coffee is really important. Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
It is,
Okay,
it
so
is.
nice, cozy and beautiful. Just joking Rizal lah. Jangan takut. Jangan takut. Tak apa. Taktik tu bagus. Actually, I like that tactic. I'm gonna interview, moving forward, interview kat Iconic. Sharon, I'm gonna interview someone. Who I interview them at the grand piano, kan?
Yes. Why not?
I make people scared. Oh, her office is in PJ.
PJ. Yeah, a lot of PJ folks here.
Okay, Sharon, if Riza is coming, you need a nurse on standby.
Yes, Melissa. Melissa is a nurse. So
Oh,
yeah, if we
uh,
are coming, Melissa, I'm gonna call you definitely. Bring your bag as well. The first aid
what I'll
kit.
no lah. What I'll do, I'll push Nikki first to try. See if it works out well. If Nikki's not injured, then I'll do it lah. Yeah. But Nikki has amazing photos that he's taken at your place. So
Yes,
dia
yes,
kan
yes,
pandai posing kan. He posing dia
yes.
macam pandang sana. He never look straight one, right? So that's Nikki style posing.
We do get a lot
Wow.
of people who come here for photography as well as film shooting as well. We are also a quite a popular film location.
Indeed. I think it is very nice. And you are only but a stone's throw away from where I'm living. I'm just literally behind you. I can see, the building from my house. So it's very
Yeah.
scary. And you know what, Sharon?
Wow.
Unbelievably, we are already 1 hour. 1 hour gone. You know how
Last
good
night I
time
was just
flies.
thinking, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? It's 1 whole hour. Wow.
Good conversations flow. And then there's no coffee involved too. But
Coffee
yeah,
beans?
yeah, got coffee beans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I
and
have to
the
make
guy
the
who
coffee.
goes to Coffee Bean is not here, right?
Ayo. But I enjoyed the coffee the other day. It was very, very cool. Anyway, guys, as you can see below that, please connect with Sharon on LinkedIn and also follow Iconic Co-working Space on Facebook and IG as well. They do put up stuff once in a while. And if you're curious as to what the office looks like, check out the social media lah. It shows everything there. Got so
Drop
many
by
nice
lah.
photo.
Come lah.
Ah, even drop by, got coffee, got microwave yang boleh pecah. Apa semua. You can rolling down the steps also can. Is
I can
can do a lot
converse
of things.
also.
Yeah, and even like Nantinia said, wow, got grand piano. Yes, she's got a
Yes.
grand piano there. So I think Johan played it once. I wanted to play, but I didn't on that day. But we can do. Oh, okay. She's gonna try and pull around and push. Don't drop that. Oh, there you go. On the there. That's the grand Le Grande piano. Le
Yeah.
Grande piano. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Nikki, for this camera. It's so cool. Can swirl.
Yeah. Can solve one. Wow. How about for training? Example, full day brainstorming. Boleh.
We have plenty of that.
Yeah.
We have a
She's.
rooftop as well. I can't show you the rooftop. Check out my page. We have
Hmm.
a rooftop which is perfect for brainstorming.
Yeah, very nice, very cool, right? And it's a lot of natural light as
Yes,
well because
yes,
it's top-down window glasses. I really like it. I think it's cool for management meeting to do. Wow, done following you on LinkedIn, Sharon. Wow, you got a fan already
thank
lah.
you.
So Sharon Ami lah, macam mana ni? The Grand Piano is at an iconic location.
Come and
Later
play.
I come and play
I'm
lah.
waiting for you to play here.
Yeah, come and play lah. I'll come and play next time so we can do
All
the
right,
video. So
all
definitely
right.
we'll do more stuff. But
Yes.
anyway, it was amazing. Good to have you on board with us, Sharon. That was one off my checklist. So, is there any final words that you want to say to those who attended today?
Well, I just said I really had fun, and thank you everybody for making this possible. And do follow me on LinkedIn on our pages and connect. We or come by and have a coffee and chit chat. And
Yeah,
thank you
lor.
so much, Rizal, for doing this.
Yeah, no. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that attended, all your friends, your Sharon Army is there. I truly enjoyed today's session.
Yes.
I thought I learned so many things. And more importantly, we got a lot of, very, very cool tidbits about co-working space, which is what we all wanted. You want to know what it is. What better way? You ask the CEO lah. CEO knows, right? They do it. Sekarang you tahu macam-macam kan? Only thing that I miss today is Satay is not here lah. He's
Yeah.
busy, dia busy mengecat. Maybe we can use him next time.
Yeah.
All
One day
right,
maybe
so
we can do one session together with Satay also.
yeah lah. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So after speaking to Sharon Tan, co-working no longer sucks, right? Result? Yes, it doesn't suck. It doesn't suck. Yeah, itu trick saja, gimmick. Remember, yeah, it's a gimmick. It's
Psychology.
literal. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
guys. Thank you so much for joining in. And, LOL with Rizal is coming back next week on Thursday as well. So, be sure to tune in at 8 p.m., same time as usual. And that's all for us now. I want to say good night. Thank you so
And
much.
don't
I'll see you
forget to
again.
follow Rizal Aziz.
Okay, good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Bye.
ลิ้นกับฟันพบกันทีไรก็เรื่องใหญ่น้ำกับไฟถ้าไกลกันได้ก็ดีหมากับแมวมาเจอกันสู้กันทุกทีต่างไม่เคยมีวิธีจะพูดจานกกินโครงโผลงมากอบโครงนกเอี้ยง